Welcome to Hidden Psyche Secrets, where we explore the invisible threads connecting your past childhood experiences to your present adult reality. Have you ever wondered why you react intensely to small changes in tone or feel unworthy of genuine affection and kindness? These are not just personality quirks, but deep echoes from the past, signaling emotional wounds that have yet to fully heal. It starts in the quiet moments of childhood, where emotional needs were met with silence, indifference, or conditional approval from parents. When a child's feelings are ignored, they learn a painful lesson. Their emotions do not matter and must be deeply buried. This lack of validation creates an attachment wound, a psychological scar that shapes how we perceive safety in our adult relationships. We grow up physically, but that inner child remains frozen in time, constantly seeking the reassurance they never received years ago. Let us examine 5 specific psychological patterns that emerge from this background, revealing the hidden impact of emotional neglect on us. The first sign is hypervigilance, a state of constant alertness where you monitor everyone around you for signs of potential rejection. You might find yourself overanalyzing a simple text message, convinced that a lack of emojis means they are secretly angry at you. A slight shift in a partner's tone of voice triggers a panic response, making you feel unsafe and ready to flee. This happens because, as a child, predicting your parents' mood was a necessary survival strategy to avoid conflict or emotional neglect. Your brain was wired to detect danger in subtlety, so now you see threats in neutral situations where none actually exist. Living this way is exhausting, as your nervous system never truly rests, always waiting for the other shoe to finally drop. The second pattern is a profound difficulty in receiving love, compliments, or kindness without feeling suspicious or uncomfortable deep inside. When someone praises you, you might deflect it immediately, believing they are just being polite or that they want something from you. This stems from a core belief formed in childhood that says you are fundamentally flawed and do not deserve unconditional love. If your parents only showed affection when you were good or quiet, you learned that love is transactional, never freely given. You reject genuine connection because it conflicts with your internal narrative, creating a painful dissonance between reality and your self-image. Third is the perfectionist or people pleaser, the individual who strives relentlessly to achieve goals to prove their worth to the world. You exhaust yourself trying to fix everyone's problems, terrified that saying no will cause people to abandon you immediately and permanently. This behavior is a desperate attempt to buy love, rooted in the belief that you are valued for what you do. As a child, perhaps you were only noticed when you brought home good grades or took care of your parents' needs. Now you have merged your identity with your utility, fearing that if you stop achieving, you will cease to exist entirely. The fourth pattern is emotional numbness, a defensive mechanism where you shut down your feelings to protect yourself from further pain. You might feel detached from your own life, watching events unfold like an observer rather than an active participant in them. This dissociation helped you survive a childhood where expressing sadness or anger was met with punishment or complete and total dismissal. By freezing your emotions, you avoided the sting of rejection, but now this wall prevents you from feeling joy and connection. It is a lonely fortress of safety, keeping the bad things out, but also preventing any warmth from ever getting in. Finally, there is the intense fear of being a burden, leading you to hide your struggles and never ask for help. You apologize excessively for taking up space or having needs, often suffering in silence rather than inconveniencing anyone else around you. This comes from being treated as an inconvenience during childhood, where your needs were viewed as annoying or simply too much. You learn to make yourself small and invisible, believing that having needs makes you unlovable or difficult to be around others. Breaking this cycle requires realizing that your needs are valid and that true relationships involve mutual support, not just one-way giving. Recognizing these 5 patterns is the first courageous step toward healing the wounded inner child that still lives within you today. You can rewrite these old narratives, learning to offer yourself the compassion, validation, and safety that you always deserved to have. Thank you for watching Hidden Psyche Secrets. Subscribe to join us on this journey of self-discovery and healing. See you soon.